welcome to Bell with Rock and Money, the podcast where the action never stops and the opinions hit just as hard as the main event.
From the opening bell to the final pin, we're breaking down everything happening inside the squared circle.
Whether it's making bold pay-per-view predictions, calling our shots on who's walking out with the gold, or debating the outcomes before the bell rings, we've got you covered.
So lace up your boots, turn up the volume, and get ready, because the match starts now. Welcome back, wrestling fans, to the only podcast that you need to know about. This is Bell to Bell with Rock and Money. I am the master of ceremonies, B Money.
And as always, I am Rock.
That he is. All right, guys, tonight we're just gonna bring you some updates from over the past week or so, because I feel like there's been a lot of stuff that's happened on WWE TV, a little bit on the AEW stuff, but particularly involving WWE. I feel
Correct.
like
Yes.
and first off, I want to say this with all sincerity. We kind of lost a legend over this past few weeks. In Dory Funk Jr.
Yep.
So I mean, he had an amazing career, especially in NWA. Won a championship when nobody else thought he could. The tip of the hat to him. He was 85 years old when he passed away. Did you ever watch any of his matches?
Not that I can remember right offhand anyway.
Gotcha. Yeah, he was good. Like the thing that always got me about Dory Funk was his finishing move was the spinning toe hold. Like, we see people do that all the time now, and it's nothing.
Well, and think about it this way. Like, look at all these moves, like, back in the day, were these wrestlers' finishers. Like, Hogan with the leg drop.
Oh, yeah.
Jake the Snake with the freaking DDT.
Yep.
I mean, you can go on and on with other wrestlers that have just a simple, move as is what they use to finish people.
Yeah.
And now it's an everyday move thrown into pretty much every wrestler's move list.
Oh, yeah. Well, and it amazes me to think back when Dory Funk, when he was doing wrestling, people didn't kick out of finishers.
No.
Even something as simple as this spinning toe hold, people didn't, if he put it on you, it was over.
Yeah.
Nowadays everybody's kicking out of everybody's finishers. So it's definitely a different time, but the passing of a legend for sure in Dory Funk Jr. over this past week.
R.I.P.
Let's talk a little SmackDown right now. And I got a question for you, Rock. Do you think that it is time for Cody to turn heel?
I think we're definitely leading up to it. I think this feud with Randy Orton is definitely going to push him to that.
Ooh, I do too.
I mean, and when I say we're close, like we're right there.
Yeah.
Like we're right on the cusp. Like I think, what's the next pay-per-view coming up?
Money in the Bank, which is at the end of this month or at the beginning of next month.
Sounds about right. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, we could definitely see this feud, going, but I think after one or two matches between these two, because this feud isn't going to be a one and done type thing. With as much history as these guys have with each other,
yeah,
this is going to go a minute.
Yeah,
and I think, inevitably, like it's going to get to the point to where Cody's like, what do I do? Like,
right. And there's so much that can happen if Cody turns heel. I mean, geez, think of the people he could bring back. This could be the perfect time for The Rock to come back.
Yeah.
We talked, he a couple years ago for WrestleMania, he wanted Cody's soul. This could be that time. So I'm interested to see what's happening because I do see a slight change in what Cody's been doing, especially now that we've got Randy Orton back.
Or, it would definitely be nice to see, I don't know who exactly you could do it with, but a modern day legacy.
Ooh, okay.
With Cody leading it.
Okay. I'm trying to think of some second generations that are around now.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I'm trying to think of, is that like who could you put in that would make sense?
I mean, because really, that's the bloodline.
They've got their own stuff going on.
I'm just like, I don't know who else you'd put in there at this point. I can't think of any.
Well, I mean, speaking of bloodline, there wasn't one that just debuted last night.
That is true. Yeah, yeah. It's bizarre. Like you've been talking about this guy for months.
I feel like it's going on a year.
I
feel
would
like
not
I've
be
been. I
surprised.
feel like I've been like, hey, Zila's showing up tonight.
Yep, every pay per
Zila's showing
view,
up for this pay per view.
every pay per view. That's your
showing up
guess.
for this pay per view, and I'm just shocked they put him down on NXT.
That was going to be my question.
You know, I understand having him be down there, but I think my honest opinion, because he has to be tied into the bloodline story.
Absolutely.
So it's like, okay, is this going to be a short-term thing in NXT?
With
Like-
them putting him right after the title, I don't know.
Like that's my biggest concern, is the fact that he needs to be part of the bloodline story.
Yeah.
Like now.
I mean, they really do. I mean, they've got this whole thing with Solo not in the bloodline, but they're trying to get him in the bloodline, and like I'm still trying to figure out what they're doing at this point.
Well, and then like I saw a picture today, and I'm like, well, that may not happen just because Zila's in the freaking in NXT, but you know, you've kind of got this wedge going right now between Jay Uso, who has his brother Jimmy,
Yep.
with a wedge between Jay and Jacob Fatu,
Yep.
who was also tag team champs with Zila.
Yeah. Former. Yeah.
So I mean that sells itself right there.
I don't know what they're gonna do. Because it would be cool to see either one of them be tag team champions.
Mhm.
And it's going to get to that point. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the Usos, and I don't know if it's going to be Jacob and, maybe even Jacob and Solo. I don't know. But I do think that Zila needs to be put in there, if nothing else, as an enforcer.
Exactly. I mean, the same exact way that well, shoot, how long was Solo in NXT
Oh,
before he got brought
He
up?
was up there. He was down there for quite a while.
Was he?
Oh yeah, yeah. He was down there for quite a while. But I say quite a while. I mean, it was almost 2 years, I think, that he was down there.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
So-
yeah, that's quite some time. I mean, when you think about it.
But just the way I watched that replay of him surprising that main event last night, and the move set is Umaga to a T.
Oh, dude, he nailed that pop up freaking
Oh.
Samoan drop. It was a
So good.
thing of beauty. Thing of beauty.
And both of those splashes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wonderful. I don't know. I'm excited to see what Zila's going to do. I think he needs to be on the main roster sooner rather than later, but we'll see. Speaking of big guys that are just dominant, what's next for Oba?
Well, it's like they're starting this feud between him and Braun, but it's like to me that doesn't make sense.
It would make sense if Braun wasn't a tag team champion right now. Because I feel like those two are the future of WWE.
Oh, 100%.
Or at least two of the future.
But you know, that whole aspect, I don't fully understand it. Especially with him being in a tag team. I mean, you know, and Paul Heyman isn't really with him anymore.
What is Paul Heyman even doing right now?
Hanging out backstage, apparently.
Yeah, he's just there.
Yeah.
Like he's goading the Vision right now. That's all he's doing.
Looking for his next Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah, I still say he needs to pick up Jordan Grace, and I think that would push her into the next
Turn her
atmosphere or
into
whatever.
basically female Brock Lesnar.
Yes,
Just
absolutely.
absolute beast, just decimating the freaking women's division.
But she would actually be there. I mean, there's that small difference.
Yeah. Instead of where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Right.
Where in the world is Jordan Grace?
Yes, where in the world is Jordan Grace? Because I miss Big Mommy Pump.
Yes. I mean, with her talent, she needs to be there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I hate that they've called her up from NXT and did nothing with her. I mean, she had like what, 2 months maybe where she was doing stuff, and that was it.
Yeah, she never even started a feud, like nothing. She might have had like maybe a handful of matches in those couple months, but then it's just complete radio silence.
Yeah. And I'm not okay with that.
No.
Speaking of radio silence and coming back from that, what's up with Shinsuke?
I don't know. I really don't. I'm anxious to find out who this mystery partner is of his.
Well, and he said he's not coming alone, so he might have more than one
Correct.
person.
True. So, I mean, my first thought whenever I saw that vignette was I immediately thought of Evil.
Yeah.
Like, is Evil immediately getting the call up? Like, they wanted to test the waters with him in NXT. In my opinion, I think he got over.
I do too.
I mean, he's got the tenure under his belt to be on the main roster. So, like, that was where my thought
Sure.
went first.
I could get that. I mean, that was definitely in my realm of expectance.
But yeah, you brought up a very good point that it may not just be one.
I mean, he just said he wasn't coming alone.
Correct.
That's all he said.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man.
I didn't think of it like that, but I like it.
I see a lot of people from New Japan that I really could see coming over and just, being that next person that's going to be Shinsuke's, back pocket.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I know that they've signed at least one, if not two more, from either New Japan or one of those markets, one of those promotions over there.
Right.
I cannot put a name with it. Nor would I be able to pronounce it if I knew what the name was.
I try. We try, guys. We try. Sometimes it's just hard, okay?
Yeah.
We just Southern boys.
Who was the the guy in AEW? Teton.
It's not Titan, it's Teton.
Correct. We said the whole video, we kept saying Titan, 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 and then watched the pay-per-view, and it's like, oh yeah, Teton with a heck of a drop kick. What?
He's yeah, we try, guys. We try. Let's switch things up over to the AEW side, because I'm kind of interested in your thoughts on the Continental Cup tournament. Because they're not doing it like they did the past few years. The last few years they've done the blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Much like the G1 Climax and stuff like that.
Like the groupings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this year it's a straight tournament. One and you're done. Like if you lose, you're out. So in theory, Mox has his first match. We're recording this on Wednesday. He has his first match tonight against Jack Perry. So he could be out of the tournament and we can be guaranteed a new champion.
I mean, that puts a hell of a lot of pressure on Mox.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he said it at the start of this, that like he's basically willing to go to any lengths to make sure that belt does not leave his waist.
Yeah. And I'm a Moxley fan. I will die on the hill that he'll do it.
Of course, we all know that he's got the Death Riders in his back pocket.
For now.
Okay.
For now. So out of the people that are in the tournament right now, who do you see winning it? Because we don't have very many. We've got Eddie Kingston, Orange Cassidy, Claudio. We've got Mox, Jack Perry, Jay White, and David Finlay. Those are the ones we know at this point.
Interesting turn. But this would definitely drive a wedge, start some cracks. But if Perry wins tonight, Claudio goes on to win the entire thing.
I like it. I like it. So I'm going the same route. I think Claudio's going to win it, but I think it's going to be Mox and Claudio in the finals.
That was my second thought. I was like, something's with Claudio being in this.
Yeah.
I don't think he's just going to lay down.
Oh no.
But then, my question for you: would that is inevitably kick Mox out of the Death Riders?
Not until after the other stuff we've talked about.
Fair enough.
Because I think
Fair
that's just
enough.
going to put the wheels in motion when Claudio wins.
That's fair.
So
I like it. I'm not mad at it.
all right, last thing I want to talk about. We saw the return last week of MJF. He's been out for 4 weeks at this point before this. Basically since the last pay-per-view when he lost the belt.
Okay.
Or not the last pay-per-view, but since he lost the belt. So he comes back.
That sounds about right. That fits his MO.
Yeah, basically. And he claims that he is the one true champion of AEW and is still carrying the Triple B around. Is this, like, is he wrong?
He held it for a while.
Oh, yeah.
As did Mox. I'm trying to remember who's the longest single reign. Is it him or is it Mox?
No, it's MJF. MJF is the longest.
I mean,
and the most. Like, I'm pretty sure he's had 3 title reigns. Mox has had.
I knew that was going to get you too. I knew it was going to get you. I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to let you figure it out.
Mox has had a couple of legitimate ones, and then a couple that weren't, in my opinion, should be on the record book. So,
well, didn't he win it? Didn't he unify him?
Who what?
Moxley, when he became the interim, did he not unify it? I'm pretty sure he ended up winning to actually become the AEW champion.
Versus Punk?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, Punk. Well, I think Punk won that, and Punk unified him. But either way, MJF has the huge claim and a huge stake that says that he is the best in AEW. I mean, he's been there since day one. He's been the man multiple times. I don't know. And then we've got this thing tonight. Again, we're recording this on Wednesday, so tonight it's MJF versus Speedball Mike Bailey and Nick Wayne. And whoever wins gets the number 2 spot in the Casino Gauntlet, which is really just number 1 the second time, just like we do in the Royal Rumble. So, do you think, Rock, that MJF is going to win this and get that number 2 spot, or are we going to get somebody else in there?
I think just to make things more interesting, I think MJF will lose tonight.
That's my hopes as well.
But I think he will somehow weasel his way in to the Gauntlet match.
Oh, I mean, all 3 of these men are going to be in the Gauntlet.
Yeah, but I'm saying like high up there.
Yeah.
So like, because typically with a Gauntlet match, it's luck of the draw.
Yep.
Well, so they say. But like I said, I think MJF loses it, but I still think he's like in that 3, 4, 5 spot. Like,
okay.
I think he's going to weasel his way into getting like that next 3, 4, 5 spot.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I like that. I agree with you. I think MJF loses this. And the only reason I say that, if this was a one-on-one match, he's not going to lose. But since it is a triple threat, I really feel like one of the other two will pin the other one. So, I think that's going to be interesting, and I'm interested to see what AEW is going to do in this as a long-term storytelling. So, all right, you got anything else over there, Rock? What'd you find out?
So no, Moxley actually did beat him to unify them. So
okay.
He was interim champion for 59 days. I know. For 59 days, and then actually won the match, again, the initial match between him and Punk to unify them, but then lost it 11 days later.
Ah, okay.
To Punk.
So, okay. That
he
makes
actually
sense,
has
then.
4 legitimate.
Who?
Moxley does.
Okay. So really Mox could be considered the best.
Correct. Yeah.
Even though in one of his reigns we didn't see the title ever. There's that.
Well, they said it was in the briefcase. Do we know? No.
No. I think there was just candy bars.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, you get hungry.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not you when you're hungry.
No, absolutely. So, all right, guys. Well, that is all we've got for this week. Make sure you stay tuned. We've got other things planned. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, let us know in our inbox or let us know down here in the comments section of our YouTube channel. And then, as you guys know, that is the bell.
Later.